God made you special for this. None other who's just like you. Special you are. God made you special. God made you special for this. None other who's just like you. Special you are. You are so special. You are extremely special. Maddie, good morning. God made you special. God made you special for this. None other who's just like you. Special you are. Good morning. Great morning. Lo, if that's how you pronounce it. ASMR, good morning to you. Indeed, you are both special this morning, ladies. I don't know if you are both mothers, but if you are, I want to say to you this morning, you are indeed special. God made you special. God made you special for this. None other who's just like you. Special you are. Oh, indeed, you are special this morning. Crossdale, good morning. How are you doing this morning, Crossdale? Thank you so much for coming. We are indeed grateful to have you with us today. And I want to say special morning to every one of you today. Indeed, you are special. There is none like you. And we are grateful for every one of you this morning that you are here. We are grateful to have you in our midst this morning. And I am grateful for a wonderful day. And to all the persons are, who are here this morning and you are mother, I want to say happy Mother's Day. I mean, we still celebrate mothers every single day of the week, of the year. Mothers are just the best. There's just something about a mother that it is just a natural thing that comes. And so this morning, I want to talk to us a little bit about that. I want to say thank you so much, everyone, for coming. And I trust that you are all doing wonderful. Thank you. I am a mother of 4 invisible children. Happy belated Mother's Day, Trina. Thank you, Maddie. And I want you to listen because we have the perception of who a mother should be. And there are many people who are saying that a mother, you should have children for you to be a mother. But I want you to listen in. Last week, as I prepared a word and shared it on a different platform, I was led to share about a mother. And I want to share that same word that I shared. So happy Mother's Day to you, Madison. Happy Mother's Day to my friend ASMR. If you are a mother, I want to say happy Mother's Day if you are a mother. And if you are not a mother as yet, both, I want to say, I hope you had a special day yesterday with your mom, if your mom is still around, right? I want to say to you this morning, I want to say we are indeed special. We are indeed special. Oh, you are indeed special. Many people on this earth, they don't have a child, like, but the qualities that they have is that of a mother. So listen on in. I know you probably busy either getting ready for work, Maddie, or at work or something. I know you're a very busy lady. But if you are here until we talk about it, then you may have a different look on, am I really a mother? One of the things I say to you, what's happening here? One other thing I want to say to us is that one of the things that I will say this morning is that mother is not just someone who have their own children or adopted children. So many times we believe mothers are the people who gave birth. Best being Isaac's family blessings. I know these two ladies are mothers by birthing children. Isaac's family have two beautiful girls, and the best being have a girl and I believe a boy. The males don't normally love to show their face on camera. Right? But I want to say, ladies, you have both done a fantastic job. And I want to say to my friend ASMR, if you're still here, I had to turn on the subscriber mode because of I don't want to have too much trolls coming in. When we're using the vertical stream, it allows a lot of trolls to come in. Maybe tomorrow I'll put it on maybe 1 minute. It kind of deter them when you have to subscribe first. So I hope you are still here and you are listening in. So you adopt some people. So it's not just someone who give birth to a child or adopt their own children. There are some people who you know that they, all right, so for example, I would say even though I have one child by birth, I have been a mother to so much more than one. I have been a mother. By many. There's some person, when you look, you will recognize that they just always taking care of others. And those are people who are mothers. India, I don't know if you are a mother by birth or otherwise. I don't know. You always talk about your hobby. I don't know full details in your life story, but I know you always talk about your hobby, right? So I know you're married, but I don't know if you have any children by birth. but it doesn't necessarily mean you are not a mother. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to drag this one out this morning. I'm going to tell you who is a mother, and it's what I am thinking. You may disagree. All right, let me ask you, what are some of the qualities? You would have seen the thumbnail, you'd have seen the heading, the title. Who do you think really is a mother? Happy Mother's Day to Natasha. I know Natasha is a mother, right? And she's not a mother just to her children, she's a mother to her grandchildren. She's a mother to so much more. She's a mother to her nieces and nephew. I know that about her. All right. So mothers, they are like foster parents, right? Mothers are like mentors. So if you have not been a mother by giving birth or adopting a child or children, maybe you are a mentor, right? There's somebody who looks up to you. There's somebody who you guide. There's somebody who you give life lesson to. Yes, there's somebody who are more than one person who you have been guiding every day. And for me, I am a mentor. I am a mentor, and I'm also a foster parent. So if you are a foster parent, you are still a mother, because you take on this responsibility, you take on this huge responsibility. And this is something that those of you who have been following me for a while know that I have been a foster parent. I took on this role from about 2018, and is a role that I absolutely love. And I want to encourage you that you can actually be a foster parent wherever you are in this country, right? Anywhere you are, any country you are, US, Jamaica, Canada, England, wherever you are, you can take up that responsibility to help somebody, help a child that is in need. It is a very rewarding experience. It is a very rewarding one. One that when you're finished, it's not easy. I can tell you, it has to be something that you want to do. It has to be something that you love, right? That you will go out and do that. So, and there confirms something that I just said, right? So, mothering her siblings, and then mothered siblings' kids. So you see, there you go. So it is easy. Of course, everywhere you go, you have to meet the criteria here to be a foster parent. Everywhere you go, everywhere you go, you have to you have to go through a process. It's not an easy process in everywhere, right? I am a foster parent right here, right now. Right? So if you can read through the lines. And I'm a foster parent in Jamaica as well. And it wasn't a walkover. You had to do lots of work. You have to do police checks. You have to do lots of things. You have to dig up your life story to make sure you are qualified and you fit the criteria in which they are looking for. So you have to have certain things for them to do it. So it is something I believe that when God puts you somewhere, He says, He sets you up for it. He sets you up for success. So it is something, and there are some persons who may be living alone and they're excellent mothers. And this is a great opportunity. It's always something that you can actually try out and to see whether or not there are some places that you can actually, I know back in Jamaica, that you can actually take a child for like the Christmas. You can take a child like for the holidays. So you don't have to be a foster parent for the entire period. But you can take a child for a weekend. You can actually do that, and test it out to see whether or not this is something that I really want to do. I know Natty is a mother by birth and possibly by otherwise. So mentors are one. Um, Foster parent is one. Aunts, there you can be an aunt, but you're also a mother. See, India, she said it earlier. She said, Trina, I am mothering my siblings' kids. Mhm. Because of that responsibility that you took on. They're also single dad. So I know I have one male in the chat already. I know I have Crossdale here, right? But I don't know whether or not Crossdale have got children or what. I don't know. But you have males who are single dads and they are mothers. Can we just say big up to all the single dads then? Can we just say hats off to all the single dads? Big up on yourself. Hmm? Can we just say big up, big up, big up, big up? They have done a phenomenal job. They're also grandparents who are mothers. I said it earlier. I said it earlier, right? I know one of Natasha's one of his little, is it grandson, call him Nana. 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 She mothered him. Not that his mother is not around. Ah, there you go. Auntie Julie is my mom, said Maddie. There you go. There are some people who look up. There's this lady who I lived with from my child coming up, and she's not even my aunt by blood, but I call her auntie. And she took care of me. She was my mother. I lived with her when I was going to high school. She taught me how to cook. It's because of she I became this neat freak because her home had to be absolutely nice and clean. No best bean. And you look like you wouldn't give no trouble still. Hmm? You look like you wouldn't give no trouble. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you so much. You have to, if it is something that you love. So you have those persons who are grandparents, but they are mothers. There are some grandparents, some children who probably get pregnant at teenage years and they can't take care of the children, so they hand the children over to grandma and grandma taking care of the children. It might maybe be by some unforeseen circumstance why the grandparents have to take care of them, maybe by death or otherwise. But whatever it is, you have done the role of a mother. What about nannies? Do you think nannies can be considered as mothers? What say you about that? I can tell you, my nanny that I had, I have to say big up Auntie Pat, that's how we call her. Hmm? Big up yourself, Auntie Pat. She has been a mother to my son. She has been an exceptional nanny. And you know when a mother, you know when a nanny is taking good care of your child or children. How do you know? Talk with me, no man. I want to know. I remember I sought the Lord, both myself and my husband, we sought the Lord about, and people will say, yes, see, Lord, oh, forget a nanny. Yes, we prayed about it and said, Lord, we want you to send us the right person. And I remember somebody reached out and said they wanted to take care of my son, and I said, mm-mm, I never felt it. I never felt the spirit to go that route. And the Holy Spirit dropped this lady in my thoughts, and I said it to my husband, and she said, that's the person he just thought of. And the very moment we spoke, we thought about her, we heard her right beside us because we were living close to the church, and we heard her over by the church. And we took her and we asked her about it, and she said, absolutely, I'll do it. And let me tell you something. She has done an excellent job. Excellent. I remember particular, and this was why I knew she has done a great job. I remember going back, okay, Maddie, I remember going back one day coming from work, and when she was leaving, my son started to cry. He wanted to go after her, wanted to go with her, and he was just a baby. He couldn't speak, but he was crying, wanted to go with her. And in the morning when she came, he was excited to go with her. Doesn't that tell you something? If you find that your kids do not want to stay with your nanny, check it out. They are not being a mother to them. They are not being a mother to them. Natasha said, yes, sometimes we have to seek for them because we don't know what, we don't want your child to be in certain environments. You have to. You got to pray about it, and you have to ask the Lord for direction. And your child or children will tell you, even if they cannot talk, you will know. And let me tell you something. She wanted the best for my son. And we went to the same church, and let me tell you something. This is Sundays when I go to church. You think I take care of the boy? She come take it. She's not being paid, you know. She not paid. She doesn't work on weekends. She would take my son from me for church, doing church, and keep him till church finish. And she going home. That's the person. So she was a mother to my son. You have godmothers too. I mean, God has blessed me with some really wonderful people in my life. If you are a godmother, do not take it lightly. So see, you see so many things we're talking about. Or you are a mother. Sister Izzy, blessings, right? I don't take on too much role as a godmother because to me, that's a big responsibility. That's a huge responsibility because for me, you are supposed to take care of that child as if that child was your own. And I want to say big up to my son's godmother too. And she's also a member of my church. And she's also Natasha's sister. Big up to her. She has been a great godmother. As a matter of fact, the way she took care of my son made me say, anytime I become a godmother, I want to do these things too. And I followed her. When I was asked to be a godmother for a child, I said, wow, I'm gonna have to do this because it gives me that good feeling. When it's birthday coming up, I know it's back to school. I'm getting his back to school stuff. What does he want? Checking in on him. How is he doing it? How is he doing? How is he doing in school? Yes, that's the role she played. If it's Easter, he might get him bun and cheese. Yes, if it's Christmas, he might get him little gift. She is making sure he's okay. There are days that I would be going to, like I would go to church and I'm getting dinner. Make it dinner for my son. And the dinner is enough to share for all of us in the family. Godmother. I believe and I know I was blessed with the right person. So these are attributes of mothers. You have there also caregivers. There are those of you who have to take care of your mother who is sick. So you are mothering your mother. Some of you are mothering your mother because of old age. Hmm? I think Natasha can agree with me on this one. Mothering my mother because of old age. Hmm? You're too big now. So it is important for us to understand that even though you may not give birth, or adopt a child, you are considered a mother. So I want you to take a different look on it today. After today, yes, the benefit sounds good. It was. It was. And so sometimes I don't want to take on that responsibility to have too much. No. As it is, no, I think I probably have two. There's one that I have that mother had said to me, I only want you to be a godmother just to pray for him. I want I'm gonna pray for him now. Oh God, me feel bad right now because I haven't been in touch with the mother too much. I'm going to reach out to her when I'm done. I am going to. From some time, I don't think I've been very close to that one, but there are two others that I try to keep up. I try to keep up because of my son's godmother, what she did, and why I did it. Because how I felt when she did it, it gave me that good feeling like, oh my God. Because his godfather, one day, I mean, more than one day, I cussed him out. I said, you never even asked me how your grandson doing. Hmm? I quarrel with him all the time. And even after I quarreled him, he never asked me how my godson doing. Never. Never. So she has taught me a great lesson. My pastor always say godparents should take care of the kids to the church, take kids to church if the parents can't. Yes. So a mother is somebody who nurtures, protects, loves, and teaches. Is there anybody in your life that you consistently do this for, Madison? Petra, happy Mother's Day. I know. So you have to understand, there are some people, let me tell you sometime, some person, they look for the persons in the church who they are not even just in the church, but if they look for people around them who they thought is rich, and they said, I want this one to be my child godparents. Mm-hmm. They look at it that way. I've seen it. I've seen it. They look for the person who they claim to be the richest among the persons in the community for them to be their godparents of their children. And sometimes it doesn't work. I just want somebody who will love the child like I would do. I would want the person to love the child. And if I am not around, it's somebody that would take care of my child as if it's their own. I believe a godmother's duties take over completely. If something happens to the legal guardian, they're entitled to spoil them regardless, but it's not mandatory. Yes, that is my belief as well. Because the father may not be able to do some of the role and the responsibility, but the godmother can step up and take that place. And the godmother will be somebody that is agreed on by both the mother and the father. Some people only want to use it and they don't understand the truth. You're listening good. You're listening good. It is true. It is true. And I told you specifically that this lady said to me, I wanted to be my son godmother. And I was saying, but I don't think I'm going to see him enough. And, because I was saying, I don't want to take on any more responsibility for godparent, because I want to be able to do the part that I'm supposed to do. And the person said to me, I just want you in his life to pray for him. I don't want any financial whatever, whatever, whatever. But I still feel an obligation to do some of that. Though I have not been as consistent. And I guess because he's not around. From time to time I would check up on him, but I haven't checked up on him in a few months. So we are seeing mother and daughter, Sister Izzy and Evangelist. Blessings and happy Mother's Day to you both. He could, but he has never done that. And I said I would never ask him again. No, I'm not going to do it. I have said it over and over. I said, you can't ask what your son doing, your godson doing. And I said I wouldn't ask again. I wouldn't. So this morning, if there's somebody in your life, whether it's an adult or a child, and you have to nurture them, protect them, love them, teach them, guide them, show them the way. To me, those are qualities of a mother. As I close this morning, I want to say mothers, they have this sixth sense, or second, what do you call it? They have this sense that they can sense things from afar. They have this instinct. They can sense things from afar. You don't have to tell them certain things and they know it. You don't have to tell them. You don't have to tell them certain things, but they know it. Hmm? That ever happened to you? You hide in the secret. Think nobody know, but mommy knows. Mommy knows. I want to say big up to my own mom as well. I believe my mother has been mother for many people until today. I shared this, that my mother, she would open her doors literally to strangers. Me not saying I go do that, although I guess I am doing it because when I take on the role of being a foster parent, I am actually doing it, opening my doors to strangers, people who I know absolutely nothing about, you know. I think I took that from her, possibly. But mom, they can figure out things without you saying. So continue being an excellent mother. Some of you who are watching in the background, I want to say big up. And some of my people who are not here this morning, or they might be in the background, I want to say happy Mother's Day to them as well. We have Selvita, big up yourself. Happy Mother's Day. We have Sister Iris, happy Mother's Day. We have Saniki, big up and happy Mother's Day. I was hoping I see them this morning. Who else? Who else is our regular here? Not here this morning. Which other ladies that we actually know they are mothers? But those three ladies have been consistent in supporting here. Mrs. Lee, if you're listening in the background, big up yourself. Happy Mother's Day. Sister Rod, she has been having a challenge in joining us each morning, but I want to say happy Mother's Day to her. Big up yourself. All the other mothers, Herbs and Spice Kitchen, and I think I saw somebody else who came in. I want to say thank you all so much. And if I didn't call your name, I want to say big up to Kathy. That's Dan's wife. Happy Mother's Day. Yes. I want to say happy Mother's Day to all my loyal supporters. And I got some greetings from some of my YouTube friends, people who I don't even met in person. Yes. To just wake up and hear a name I call. We want to tell you happy Mother's Day. Look like you party all night. You party all night. That's what time is it? 8 o'clock. Tamara, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. And I want to say to all of you, God made you special. God made, yes, it's today as well. Special for this. None of Mama's handprint. None other who's just like you. Special you are. We can't start a day on our own, you know. You think we have to wait for the people to start a day for us? We can start our own day. What I talk about? God made you special. God made you special for this. None other who's just like you. Special you are. I didn't have to do anything yesterday. I did put out a disclaimer early. And I said, listen, this Mother's Day, there are some Mother's Day, me actually go in the kitchen and cook, see me breakfast and dinner and everything. This Mother's Day, I said, listen, I ain't going in no kitchen. And I didn't have to. So I want to say thank you to my hubby as well, who made Mother's Day very good for me, starting from Saturday. So it was a very good Mother's Day, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to ask some questions. These look a little bit hard, but let me see. Who was the first king of the 10 tribe of Israel? Who was the first king of the 10 tribe of Israel? According to 1 Kings 14 verse 7. Who was it? No? Name starts with a J. Me never know this one. These questions look like they're going to be hard. You know your Bible, man. Jeroboam. Me never know that. I know the name, but I wouldn't get it. If I was on quiz, like a quiz competition, I wouldn't get it. So yes, that is it. So Tamira got it. And I also want to say Happy Mother's Day to Paulette. It's only now remind me of the name, Paulette. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to Paulette. I want to ask you the next question. Who plotted to put Jesus to death according to St. Luke 22 verse 2? Who plotted to put Jesus to death? I want to say Happy Mother's Day to Paulette. Paulette is here with us many of the day, many of the morning. So we want to say Happy Mother's Day to her. And there was somebody else. I don't know. I don't know if Liza is a mother. Charity. Come on, man. I don't know the name of the people. My channel member, Charity. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to her. And who else? The question is kind of wide. Say the answer that you're thinking. Romans, I can't pronounce it, but yes. The chief priests and teachers of the law. So that is the answer. I think everybody will come together in one. Yes, so it's the chief priests and teachers of the law. So it wasn't really just one person. So I think they gathered and decided on that. Yes. What did Jesus say the rich man must sell in order to have treasures in heaven? Then we have 3 more questions and we are done for the day. What did Jesus say the rich man must sell in order to have treasures in heaven, according to St. Matthew 19 verse 21? Come on, guys. Who else am I forgetting? Elaine, big up yourself. Lord Jesus, I couldn't manage Elaine, I know. Elaine, Happy Mother's Day. Less incentive. Happy Mother's Day. I'm talking about people. Some people, you may not see them here in the live chat, but they support my videos otherwise. Most time Les is at work, but she will watch the videos when she's on. Sometimes she does take herself from YT, but when she's doing on YT, she will support by watching my videos. And Elaine, sometimes she sleep late and sometimes she get busy. But she not like when me call up her name, you know. She not like when me call up her name, but me go call you up today. Me go call it up today. Happy Mother's Day. She's a mother of a bunch. Go over our channel and she tell you how much. As a matter of fact, you can watch my live stream, my milestone live stream, and you hear how many children she have. And she don't look like she have so much. She said, Trina, leave me, love me. She gonna tell me something must lower. So go sell your possession. Yes, all his possessions. So you are all correct with that one. Where did the devil have Jesus stand when he said to him, if you are the Son of God, throw yourself down from here? According to St. Luke 4, verse 9, where did the devil have Jesus stand when he said to him, if you are the Son of God, throw yourself down from here? Where? Where? Come, who are the other people? I hope I'm not forgetting anybody, you know. Right? Please don't have my head if I forget the names. I should have written them down. Who else? Did I get everybody? We're talking about almost regulars, man. These people are always here supporting us. Yes, always here in the chat room. I would don't see them this morning. I would know that they are mothers. A pinnacle, highest point of the temple. Let us see. Petra, how did you spend your how was your Mother's Day yesterday? I hope it was really good. I hope your daughter made you breakfast. On the highest point of the temple. Yes, man, I said Saniki long time. I had to say Saniki. The highest point of the temple. And the highest point of the temple. According to St. Luke 4. We have two more questions. The next question is, how many times did Joshua march around the city of Jericho? Around the wall of Jericho, around the wall of Jericho, around the wall of Jericho, the army. I know it was in March for UK, Trish says, but you're part Jamaican and part UK. I told Kay that yesterday when somebody told her Happy Mother's Day and she said UK was in March. And I said, listen, you're part Jamaican and part, so you have to take both. You have to take it. When the people made the shout, when the people made the shout, when the people made the shout, the wall fell down so into Jericho at last. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to Danique, Sister Danique. That is Oral Lawson's wife. She will listen on the background. Sometimes she will come in the chat. So did I see the answer? I see 777, 13, 7. You want to check it again? According to Joshua 6, verse 14 to 15. When the people made the shout, the wall fell down so into Jericho. Yes, accept it, man. Accept it. Much love and blessing. No, No, the answer is there, you know. The answer is there. It's between 7 and 13. The answer is there, but which is it? Ah. Ah. I don't know, you know. If he's watching, so Lawson or a Lawson, do you know Yannick Lawson from Portland? So somebody's asking you that. So herbs and spices says Trina, I'm sticking to my answer for 7. I'm sticking to my answer. Best said Trina, I know I am right. You asked this question already, and I asked this question too. So I know it is 13. Yes, it's a trick question. It is 13 times. So see the calculations. Yes, it's 13 times. So they went around 6 times, and on the 7th day, 7 times. So it's 13. So yes, 13 is the correct answer. And the last question for the morning is, we are therefore Christ. Finish this sentence. According to 2 Corinthians 5 verse 20, we are therefore Christ. Finish the sentence. It starts with an A. We are therefore Christ. It starts with an A. Man, that's best being. You just quick sir. Yes. We are Christ's ambassadors. Yes, we are. Thank you all so very much. JB says, good morning, Trina. Belated. No, it's not belated. Today is Mother's Day still. But Mother's Day greetings to you and everyone in the chat. Blessings to you all, says JB. Today's Mother's Day still. So take care, Sister Izzy. And I want to also love everyone and leave you this morning too. You have been a fantastic audience today. And I do appreciate. Thank you for those who listened in the background. Thank you for all our super mom. Thank you. Thank you for just giving up. Giving up. Trev, did the boys tell you Happy Mother's Day? Trev said, me late, Trina, me late. Did they remember? Did they remember? Hmm? I almost faced that with my son yesterday. Now, you know, when it happened, even the Lord that this Trev when I talk about. Sadiki, therefore we are ambassadors for Christ. Mm-hmm. God making his appeal through us. I know every day is Mother's Day, but yesterday was a special day. It's today for special. We are continuing today. They called me right after the live. That is good. So Trevor saying his children wouldn't call her, right? But they did, and I'm happy for that. I'm happy they remembered. But those persons in the background, I want to say Happy Mother's Day. I remember Tina. You remember Tina, guys? Tina is a mother and a grandmother. So I want to say, Tina, Happy Mother's Day. I don't know if she's going to listen down to the end, but I also want to say Happy Mother's Day to her as well. Yeah, Tina is one of our regular. Sometimes she's over by Michelle. Cause you know she's a channel member over there, so she's gonna give her first preference. But she comes by sometimes. Okay. Yes. Who else? Who else? You see? Una not do well, you know. My moderators them not doing well, you know. Which other mother? Can't remember. Oh, me look good on the TV, Tamiki. Me look nice. How do I look? Uh, oh my goodness. Yes, so if I did miss you, self-care, happy Mother's Day to self-care. Self-care is from a long, long, long time. I haven't seen self-care really. I haven't seen self-care, but you know, she are from old school, from way back when. I said it to my vice principal. I did say that Miss Gay, yes, Miss Gay will come over too. Big up herself, Miss Gay. Happy Mother's Day. Miss Gay has been a mother to her children and also to her grandchildren. She's doing that now. hmm It's vice principal, man. I said it to her a long time, right? I said it to her long, 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 long time. Jackie, I want to say ambitious Jackie from when, till no, no, no. And that of your tag, you know. Well, big up on yourself, guys. All the mothers. You guys have been absolutely wonderful. Nana Foodies, big up yourself. To my all my panelists before we had Stacy and Saniki, they were the first person online. And guys, for those of you who are in Canada, I'm gonna do a video on that. Remember Stacy, her volunteer organization that she has, the Real Black Queen in Canada, they are hosting an event the 8th of June. The tickets are, I think, $100. We would love, love, love to get your support on it. And we're basically doing fundraising that they will give back scholarship to children. They have been doing a fantastic job. So if you're in Canada, you can also be a part of it. But if you're not in Canada, you can still support. So I'm going to do a video on that. We had the second set was Natty and Nana Foodies. They were mad. I want to say thank you to them. We had Dion Bless and Cheryl. Want to say happy Mother's Day to them. And we also have a Godchild TV, who we know is Elaine or Eileen, whatever you pronounce her name, and Best Beans Lifestyle. Those were the awesome mothers that told us their life story in a nutshell. If you want to know what they said, go watch the video. So it's on my milestone party, all these ladies spoke about being a mother. The interviews were awesome. I enjoyed every moment of it. And if you go and listen, you too will enjoy it. So God bless you, everybody. Take care of yourself. Enough love and blessings until the next one. Bye. We said less incentive, long time, man. We said less charity. Yes, we did. What about you, Best Beans? What about you? Of course, we say you was a Best Beans Lifestyle. So take care, guys. Crossdale, thank you for listening in. I will know you're busy and doing the thing that you have to do. Yes.